Yo, what's going on, everybody? John Beat here, back with a brand new video. Today's video, I wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys about some of the biggest mistakes when starting your pressure washing business. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because I'm really putting out a lot of content. Y'all should go watch all my other videos of my driveway cleaning, my house wash. I did a pool deck yesterday, but man, when I recorded the video and I went to my camera roll, it showed up as like a white video, so I really couldn't upload it to you guys. But today we're just going to be talking about some of the mistakes that I've made. I did post something here. Let's see. Let me show you all this, like on Facebook. 64 comments. Let me see if y'all can see that. It was like the biggest. So whatever, like I'm just gonna be going through some of these like responses that people have given me and stuff like that, but also just kind of talk about my biggest mistakes. Let me know down below if you guys are already kind of working or if you're just kind of planning everything out. Down in the description, go ahead and check that out, is all my pressure washing equipment that I've been using. A lot of people have been buying the power washers, which is awesome. The surface cleaners. I hope you guys are getting out there and getting to it, man. That's really the biggest mistake I made, was not getting started early enough. And you always want to just get out there, do free jobs, get a lot of pictures, nice reviews. Man, there's a lot to it, but advertise. But if your weather is 60s or above, I think you should be out there working. So let's just go through some of these comments. So biggest mistake when starting your pressure washing business: not starting earlier and not knowing my pricing better. Not starting earlier for sure, like I just said, and not knowing my pricing for sure. I would do driveways for like $50, not even knowing. And now that price has increased a lot, just knowing how much you're worth. But if you want, you could go like hourly. If you want to make $20 an hour, 50, 100, just kind of know your cost. Our cost is real low, gas and bleach. So this next one, not knowing your cost. If you know your cost per hour to operate, you'll have no problems. I think he was talking more about like insurance and stuff like that. Pricing, another one. The top 3 comments are about pricing. So know how much to charge. And trying to cut corners on equipment. Yeah, when I first started, I used the Ryobi stuff. All the Ryobi from Home Depot. Man, that stuff sucks. The next guy, I price at $100 per hour minimum. Buy the best equipment you can afford. That's true. If you're on a low budget, buy the best you can. If you got a nice budget, buy a nice rig. 4 GPM minute, 4 gallons per minute machine is plenty to wash a house. This guy said he's formed a business while married. I don't know about that. I'm a young guy. Partnership with a friend. His friend, I don't know, just screwed him over on the tax deal. Buying equipment from big box stores was a mistake in the beginning. After it is yours, repairs suck. They will take forever getting your equipment back. here's a good one. Not doubling my advertising money for sure. Like when you guys start out, have a budget. I like to spend a lot on Google, Facebook, and sometimes you're not spending enough. I would spend minimum $100 a day between the two, if not 3-4 times that, if you can handle. So he also said staying a month booked out and having slow or dead points in my season where I lost a couple grand a month, that's not good. I'm currently booked out till April. I have slowed down advertising a little bit, but I will double down in 2 weeks to keep myself ahead. Currently out of season. So just keeping the pipeline full, keeping a lot of jobs. I can definitely agree with that. Right now, it's kind of slow. Busy season picks up in a couple months, depending on where you are. Find what you like to clean and get good at it. I took on kitchen hoods. I don't know about that. Is failure to implement a consistent and solid client. So just, here's a good one that I saw. Keeping your customers in tune. Like if you go do a job, make sure they call you back in 6 months, a year. You can do what some people have mentioned is like save their number and then on Google Calendars or something, call back in 6 months or something like that. Like you can change the date on Google Calendars to 6 months or a year. I just started with the pressure washing help, Jason Guyman. I use his email sequence. It's been working great. So we'll see. His goes out all the way into 1 year. So a year from today, we'll still be emailing the customers. The thing with that is email's tough now because I really see a big jump in just text message. You know, a lot of companies have just fully not moved everything over, but a lot of just texting your customers, there's a lot of service. SMS bump is what I like to use for my online stuff, but just keeping your customers in a rotation of, hey, can we come service you? Because a lot of people, I go out to the job and they forget the people who did their job. I said, why didn't you just, if they did a good job, why didn't you just call them back? Well, I lost their number. You know, you forgot who it is. So, this one's funny. This guy said he's been sleeping with his customers. Man, I don't know about that one, man. That's all on you, brother. Letting customers negotiate price. How many of you guys have, leave it down in the description, said, hey, I'll do the driveway for 100, and the customer says, no, that's too much. Can you do it for 75? This guy's saying, those are the hardest customers to please, and they still don't want to pay. Now, if someone doesn't like my price, I suggest they find someone else. I had a guy call me this morning for a trailer home. I said, we have a 150 minimum, and so I just, let that one slide, but I'm not going to go drive 45 minutes or whatever. Maybe it was probably, I don't know. I didn't look up how far it was or whatever, but I did see the house online. But I'm not going to go out there to do a house wash for $75. You know what I mean? On a trailer home that the cost of it was like $15,000. The house, so I don't know. Somebody else is probably willing to do that, but when it gets like that, man, it would take me If I priced it at $75, it would take me 10 jobs just to make $750. I'm trying to make at least, you know, that'd be crazy, man. 10 hours. So, nah, sometimes you just gotta pass up on stuff. This guy said passing up on ceiling jobs. That's true, but man, those ceiling jobs for me, they get tough. I get a lot of people. It's just, I'll tell you my last ceiling job. I went out and I put a video here on my YouTube, and they said, come seal it. So I priced it out, and it didn't dry up in the day. So like the actual patio that I didn't dry up. So I had to come back another day. And I said it would be more, because I'm gonna have to come back another day. They said, no, we don't want to pay that much. So I left the sealer then, and I left the sealer with them. I paid everything, I got paid. And they called me back 2 weeks later and said that they thought I was scamming them, and I left them like weed killer, or man, it was just, I don't know. Ceiling jobs, dude, they get weird. Like, but that all goes back to like with the people like negotiating price. If the customer's cool, you're in a nice neighborhood, you're respectful, you make a good relationship with the customer, you do a good job, that's all you can ask for. So if you're looking to go ahead and get started, hit the link in the description. Go check out all the equipment that I use right now. And I want to know what you guys think. What other kind of videos you guys want to see when I'm not out working, and when I'm working, what you guys want to see, what kind of jobs. I do it all. House wash, driveways, patios, lanais, the whole 9 yards. Just let me know. I'll catch y'all in another video, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.